Hey, how you going? It's Brody Clement here, slumologist. I'm here to talk about the slums in India. The parts of cities where slums are located are quite congested, as they are overpopulated. The conditions of slum areas in metropolitan areas have deteriorated to such an extent the high density of population that the people there hardly enjoy even the basic of necessities. The lanes are narrow and the houses are nothing but a single room tenant without the facilities of an open courtyard or an enclosure, thus depriving the people of natural gifts like sunshine and air. Asia's slum, Dharavi, lies on prime property right in the middle of India's financial capital, Mumbai. It is home to more than 1 million people. Many are second-generation residents whose parents moved in years ago. Today's Dharavi bears no resemblance to the fishing village it once was. A city within a city. It is one unending stretch of narrow, dirty lanes, open sewers and cramped huts. Today's Dharavi bears no resemblance. In a city where house rents are among the highest in the world, Dharavi provides a cheap and affordable option to those who move to Mumbai to earn their living. Rents can be as low as 185 rupees, that's $2.20 per month. As Dharavi is located between Mumbai's two main suburban rail lines, most people find it convenient for work. Even in the smallest of rooms, there is usually a cooking gas stove and continuous electricity. Many residents have a small colour television with a cable connection that ensures that they can catch up with their favourite soaps. Some of them even have a video player. Dharavi also has a large number of thriving small-scale industries that produce embroidered garments, export quality leather goods, pottery and plastic. Most of these products are made in tiny manufacturing units spread across the slum and are sold in domestic as well as international markets.
In recent years, we have seen quite a strong growth in trade between Australia and India, fueled by the many complementaries between the two economies. The cost of goods has grown in value between the two countries from $5.1 billion in 2003 to $15.2 billion in 2013. As India is the world's largest democracy and holds a market built up upon 1.2 billion people, its youthful population, diverse economy, major growth trajectory presents a significant opportunity for the Australian business, especially in agriculture, energy, manufacturing, mining and service sectors. On the 12th of May 2011, the then Trade Minister Craig Emerson and the then Indian Minister for Commerce and Industry, Anand Sharma, formally launched negotiations to conclude a comprehensive economic cooperation agreement between Australia and India. The former Prime Minister of India, Manmohan Singh, and former Australian Prime Minister Julia Gillard reaffirmed the importance of achieving a high-quality agreement between the two countries during Gillard's visit to India. Australia will be seeking a comprehensive and truly liberalising agreement consistent with the government's trade policy. In such a comprehensive agreement between the two countries would assist in the broadening of base merchandise and trade by addressing tariff barriers and behind-the-border restrictions on the trade in goods. There is significant potential to expand in services between India and Australia. A free trade agreement could facilitate growth in services. Trade by reducing barriers faced by Australian service suppliers. A free trade agreement could facilitate and encourage investments by reducing tariff barriers and enhancing investment protections. Although India has steadily opened up its economy, its tariffs continue to be high when compared with other countries, and its investment norms are still restrictive. This leads some to see India as a rapid globalizer, while others still see it as a highly protectionist economy.
India is the fourth largest energy consumer and its demand for energy has almost doubled in the past decade. India is intending to expand their source of nuclear energy, giving Australia excellent trade opportunities for uranium. Though controversy erupts about trading uranium to India due to their non-participation in the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. India's $175 billion project to expand their nuclear capacity stations will leave ample of trade opportunities for Australia, though India may undergo domestic resistance due to hesitance about the safety of nuclear energy. India's Auditor General in this report has designated the country's nuclear industry as insecure, disordered, and in many cases unregulated. The report underlined the fact that there is no national policy on nuclear and radiation safety after almost 30 years. Government mistreatment occurs in India, and it is obvious due to the state of the slums. Any habitual exposure of radiation in India could cause havoc. Their abilities to create masses of nuclear weapons is another worry, not only internationally but domestically. International changes. Australia would violate its obligations of the Rarotonga Treaty if exports of uranium to India were to occur. It seems foolish to sell uranium to a country that has refused to sign the treaty and is growing in nuclear weapons in competition with the neighbouring country, Pakistan. India's tension between these neighbouring countries could cause Australia semi-responsible if nuclear bombs were used. The debatable argument of whether India can be trusted with more uranium does not only lie in their safety regulations with uranium, but nuclear war too. Treatment of citizens of India could cause more citizens seeking asylum. This could cause international stress. Overseas authorities would have to move into India if uranium was used for weapons of mass destruction.